All right, ladies and gents, we're joined by Victoria. She's just finished her 12-week program, coaching program. She's got an amazing result to share with everyone. Victoria, tell everyone, how did you get on?
Yeah, I was so pleased I joined the program. I lost 15 kilos in 12 weeks, which is incredible, really. I am
Amazing.
51 years old, and I was trying to lose weight myself and struggling a bit because I was up and down with the menopause. So I was thinking I'll join Gavin and get really dedicated.
Awesome. 15 kilos. I think we go in pounds on the call, don't we? It all sounds a lot more, doesn't it? 15 sounds great, but 33 sounds even better, doesn't it? It's a phenomenal amount of weight, and I mean this with the most respect for a woman in her early 50s, hormonal menopause, it can be tough. But so how were you feeling? You must be feeling fantastic now. How are you feeling before you joined the program? Talk to me about your energy, just your general sort of confidence maybe with your body. How are you feeling?
Yeah, I was feeling a bit down because I'd put on loads of weight and I'd been doing two jobs at once and I'd had an operation as well. So I just couldn't see, positive. And my children were calling me fat all the time, which wasn't nice, but it
Oh
was
shit.
actually true.
Yeah.
It was actually true. So,
How
so
did
I
that
thought
make
I
you
need
feel
to
when they
do.
said that? How did that
Yeah,
make you feel?
they constantly said it, but after I went on the slimming, they said, "We said it for a reason, Mum. We know you've been doing two jobs, you had operation, but it's time to lose a bit of weight." So, and then they were pleased I was on the course, and I kept telling them how much weight I'd lost and showing them my clothes fitting again and things.
Amazing. So what was your starting weight, Victoria?
So my starting weight was 93.9, 94.
Yeah.
And that was probably the highest I've ever been. I'm now I'm now 78 as of today. So I
Amazing.
weighed myself. So I've lost a bit more since I ended the course.
Oh, we finished, yeah, finished on Monday, lost a little bit more. Amazing. So look, 78 on the scale, but as you know, that's not really the goal. The goal is, how you feel, how you look, and all the things that come from losing weight. So just tell everyone that's watching is how do you feel right now about things?
Yeah, I feel great. And and I had a real go. My boys are away with the dad at the moment, and they started calling me fat on the phone. And I said, "Well, you can't say that anymore because I'm actually not." And I felt really good saying it.
Yeah.
So,
So what about clothes? What clothes have you? You mentioned your clothes. What clothes have you fitted back into?
like I was in London yesterday, and it's always a long day. And I come home, I'm like, oh, I'm fed up. It's a long day on the train back and forth to London in the traffic and the train delays. And then I had a really incentive to go home and put a dress on that was quite figure hugging and go
Yeah.
out somewhere, whereas I wouldn't
Nice.
normally. So I'm back in a size 10 to 12. I haven't been like that for a long time and feeling great. So, and I'm feeling a lot more active and not wanting to do more activity, enjoying going for
Yeah.
walks. But when I'm going swimming, I feel a lot better in my swimming costume. And yeah, so I'm going
Amazing.
on a beach holiday soon. So yeah, that'd be
Oh,
good.
fantastic. So do you think you've got that confidence back again?
Yeah, yeah, I definitely lost it. So, and my partner was saying that, I'd been a bit negative about myself lately. And I think I'd let myself go a bit with having this operation. And it's
Yeah.
hard if you can't do much exercise. So I thought, no, I'm just going to focus on my diet. So I couldn't do all the weights and everything, but I
No,
still
yeah.
managed to do a lot of steps and then jogging in swimming pool and things like that.
Just tell everyone so they know some context. What happened? It was your neck, wasn't it? What was wrong with your neck and the operation?
Yeah. So I had a trapped nerve in my neck, so I couldn't feel the right hand side of my body. I couldn't feel my arm, my leg, everything, and it went quite bad. So I had to have the operation. So then I was lying still for about. I was off work for 3 months, so I was lying still most of that time. And then after that, I had to walk very carefully. I couldn't go down steps was the hardest because I couldn't move my neck. So I had like a neck brace on for a couple of months. But what I've got now is I'm robotic because I've got a metal bit in my neck now, which is about that big, quite big. But the great thing is if my neck or it gets tight, I can just sort of crack it back into place now. I don't need an osteopath anymore.
No, you can do it. I guess losing the weight has taken a lot of pressure off that, I guess.
Yeah, definitely. So I think that, you know, it definitely helps. And especially when you're doing things like going for a swim and you feel so much lighter in your body when you're doing that.
Yeah.
And going for a walk, you know, you're not carrying as much weight to make it hurt more.
Yeah. Well, look, I mean, there's a lot of guys out there doing what I do. What worked really well for you on this program? Why do you think you managed to get such a fantastic result? Why did it happen for you?
I think coming to the classes every week, because you listen to the others.
The coaching, the group coaching, yeah.
For me, you listen to the others struggling and they say, oh, I'm finding it tough, and then they'll give you encouragement of certain things they've eaten or, you know, drinking more water or doing some more steps. And it's a real nice community, I felt. And I look forward to it every week and listening to it.
Oh, awesome. That's a big, powerful part of the program. Well, look, last question. If someone was watching this video, guy or a girl, and they were thinking about joining, you know, I speak to a lot of people every week. Some join the program, most don't for one reason or another. What would be the one piece of advice that you would say to them that would potentially get them to move in the right direction?
I'd say it's a billion times better than any Slimming World, Weight Watchers. You know, I've always had to watch my weight. I've been on those things in the past because it keeps you motivated and you're in a community that really sort of eggs each other on and talks. And also, I think the biggest thing about Gavin's program is he looks at when you're in a deficit that does work. So you can increase your protein to get to that deficit. So I think you've got a differentiation that really works that the other slimming clubs and things like that don't have.
Fantastic. So would you say it was a worthwhile investment on your part?
Definitely. I got a bonus from work for doing two jobs at the same time, and I used some of it for this. So it was worth it for me.
If I'd known that, I would have charged you double. I'm joking. Victoria, it was an absolute pleasure. I'm so pleased you've achieved 15 kilos. It's a phenomenal result for anyone, never mind a woman. And I don't mean that in a sexist way. It's just tougher for you guys to lose weight. I'm so pleased for you. Been great to have you in the group. I know you're going off to do a few things on your own now. Thank you very much, and all the best. Thank you.
Yeah, and I just want to say a huge thank you because I'm going to be an aqua aerobics teacher when I stop my desk job. And, you know, I feel so much better being a teacher, you know, looking the part more than being a fat teacher, you know.
that alone, my job is done. Yeah. Fantastic. Brilliant. Aqua aerobics, good luck with that. Yeah, fantastic. All right, I shall see you very soon. All the best.